Hello again. It's the 22nd of December 2015. I'm down on Roosevelt Road, a few hundred yards outside the old Taipei Air Station. And this is my 50th anniversary of my arrival in Taiwan. Was in December of 1965, and I thought, what an opportunity I had here today. I didn't realize it until today when I was thinking about it, to give everybody a look back at what we've got here today versus maybe you can remember. And I've got some old pictures I'm going to put up on a blog post with this film about what it looked like back in the day. So the first photo, one of the first photos I'm going to put up was from the Fox studio, which would have been right over here someplace. I don't know exactly where, but I have a picture one of the folks sent in that shows looking back up. This would be south, back up onto the hill over here where the antenna was. So I'll put that up today, but you can see today there's not much over there. Old. It's mostly new stuff today. There's a few old buildings, but very few. And I don't know where that Fox studio was. It was probably right over there, maybe in the area of the Quizno sub building or one of those right over there. So today I want to walk down. We used to have a circle down here. What is it, a couple hundred yards down the road where you see that over road. That's actually a Geelong Highway, they call it. I think that was up here a little ways in the back in the old days. There's a lot going on around here. A hotel, some more. This is one of the NTU buildings here. One of the business administration buildings. And downstairs they've got some shops. Subway shop. A lot of kids like Subways, youngsters. Here's a new apartment building here. This opened this year. I saw it into construction last year. So we're walking down toward the old circle. See those buses way in the distance down there. That's where we're headed. A lot of bicycles. These are mostly from students. You don't see so many bicycles on the street that people own anymore because you can rent bicycles over here. They have stands all over the place. And you use your Metro card and just put your Metro card on and it unlocks the bicycle. And you can go riding off, and it's very inexpensive. So all these bikes, 99.9% belong to students. Back here you'll see a lot of cars back in the parking lot. In fact, that's where the old barracks was back in there. Our billets, our old barracks from Taipei Air Station, right back on the other side of those. We'll get to that later in another film probably. But we're going to walk down the street. I want to show you where the gate was, the old gate, because this has really been torn up and changed around. But we still have stones from the old gate, the back gate that came out of the air station. You remember you had to go in the front gate. You went by Club 13. And then you took a right in the back of the club and you came out past the rear side of the club and out that gate in the back. Well, I have from last year I met with a Taiwan Air Force NCO that used to be a driver at the motor pool. And he took me over and showed me the old wall that went from the circle down toward the base, toward the gates. So here's the circle. Now what's left of it? They've obviously changed it around a little bit. I have no idea exactly where it was at. But there's still a circle here. Now these buildings here, I doubt they were here. I don't think this building was here. It's too new. Most everything around here you see today is a newer construction. Okay, top side here, Shilong Highway. It's a 4-lane, 6-lane maybe divided highway. I think it's 4 or 6. I don't remember. 3 on each side, I think. I ride on, but I don't even pay any attention. So we're going to go across the street. And we're going to go down the street that would have followed the air station, or into the air station. Okay, here we go. Where's the bed? I'm going over here. I didn't know. It's a red light, but everybody's going, so I'm going to go too. So now you get an idea where here's the circle. There they go. We go around. Okay. Now we got to walk, so we can walk here. So this would have been the street that the fence line was on. Now it's changed a lot, completely different. It used to be what am I trying to get at now? I'm forgetting what. It used to be small street. It used to be a smaller street. I'm sure obviously probably just 2 lanes wide, but it came down this way. Now, I would assume there's the fence. You see the blue fence down here? So up here, I'm not sure where the fence ended at, to tell you the truth. It's too long ago. But anyway, now there's a police station across the street. And that's a school down farther. Okay, we're on the old gate, or the old fence. Looks like they've been working on this fence. Here's the old block fence, right here. I don't see anything on the top. They obviously took the glass off. But I guess I'm a little late to show the old fence gate. Too bad. Absolutely too bad. I came here too late. I've got a photo of it though. So, let's see here. Oh yeah, they're going to have a new building put in here. That's what's going to happen. So the old fence, probably the entrance would have been right about here. And the exit would have been down here. And I believe the exit was right here where it ends. Because you see they've knocked off and put up steel where the old cinder block fence was. And then they got the brick one they put up later. Years ago when they built this Taiwan Power building here. So this would have been the exit of Taipei Air Station right here, right over here. And the entrance would have probably been up a little bit farther west. So that kind of explains that. Not much to see, is there? But assuming we went in the gate, right where this white building was here, or thereabouts, very close, would have been the 327th Air Division headquarters, or the base headquarters, what do you want to call it. And then you would have kind of kitty-cornered to your right, and then maybe a little bit, maybe where this white building is, or a little bit to your left here would have been the Club 13, the NCO Club. So now it gives you an idea. So the club would have sat here, and maybe a little bit farther up, obviously, and then the comm squadron and all those long 1-story buildings would have been back underneath the bridge over here. Okay, we do have some old motor pool buildings still in existence, but here you can see the remnants of the stone wall that was there when Taipei Air Station was here. That's it. That's the old stuff. And that's not long for staying around. It's going to be destroyed too. It's just a matter of when. See if I can see anything in the inside that would make any difference. No, you do get to see there's no English. I can't see any English in there, so I guess that's it. All right, well, what I'd like to do now is walk back across the street and head down to see the old, what's left of the motor pool, and there's a couple of buildings that remain intact from when they moved the air station out of its old footprint into a new set of footprints back in the, what was it, the late 70s, I guess. Not exactly sure when. Back looking at the Geelong Highway. Now that fence down there obviously wasn't part of the air station. Man. Okay. Back under the Geelong Highway. Across the street. Now this old fence line was obviously wasn't here in our time. Or I don't believe it was. I think it was. At least this one wasn't. Maybe another one. A fire department over here. That's who it was. The fire department moved in. I was thinking it was the police. The police moved across the street over there. Okay. Some NTU buildings back here. Again, these two buildings. I've been in this one. Okay, now we're coming into the old area of where the barracks was. Now, you see these two palm trees here? They were probably here when we were here. And sometimes when I have nothing to do, I try to see if I can figure out which ones they were from an old photo. And here's three or four more old palm trees. Perhaps someone can remember these. They would have been somewhere close to where the barracks is, although this could have been outside the back of the barracks or the front, depending on what you call the front. And I'm not sure how it's set in here. I have to look at a picture now. I get confused, but I mean, these old trees are really old. I mean, they've been here a number of years. They've been here a long time, and they would have been here when we were here, I think. No question about it. Now the barracks sat out in this lot, right in this area somewhere. I believe it was this way, kind of catty corner, I believe. So you would have come in from over here. Now you remember, we said the main gate was back over here, right? We went past that police building. You can see it between the fence here and over there. And we walked down a little ways where you can see that construction equipment is. That's about where the gate exit was, or entry, right in there. And then, this area here would have all been, where the road is, the overhang road, the Geelong Highway, that would have all been of offices and what have you. And of course, you'd have made your way back to the barracks, which would have been over here. So the barracks, we had a real small footprint. That place was really small. So we're walking all around, you could have squished it all into this. How many Taipei Air Stations would have gone into this parking lot alone, So much for that. But anyway, I'll get some pictures up when I post this film so you can look at them. You get a better idea. All right, we're going to walk over now. The building just straight ahead is the old building. Was constructed to be the 327th Air Division headquarters building. And there were many subordinate units inside also. I know I was assigned to the comm squadron when I was here in 65 to 68, and they were in there. Now, if you want to see more of this building, I've got some films that I did walking in and around and about inside the building, even went up on the roof. So you can go and look those up. Try to give you a link to it when I post this video. And we're walking down toward the NCO Club. It's still here. Still here. And of course the chapel is still here, although they've converted it into a playhouse, I think, of some sort, where the drama people have presentations, you know, small presentations, because it's not a very big place. I think they practice in there or what have you. So we're looking at the NCO Club here. Oop, nobody wants to come down, sorry. I heard him back there, but I didn't pay attention. All right, so we're walking in between the 327. You got to watch your feet around here. Liable to get caught up some. Now that was that thing was up here, I think. That plastic cover there, I believe it was over here somewhere, or it could have been over where the commander's parking lot was. There's a side entrance. I'm sure many of you remember coming into the side entrance. You came down from the headquarters through these doors probably and ran over to the club. Now here's another entrance. I was never in this club. I've been in there before to take some films. Now there's where, see that carport here? That's where the commander's car parked, and who knows what else. I guess his personal car and maybe his official vehicle, whatever. And I don't know where his office was. I was never in the building when anybody was here. These trees were probably planted by us, my guess. They're large enough. Teaching and Research Building, College of Management. And that's who's taking it over. And of course, there were, when it was originally built, there were buildings here, out here in the grassy area. That was put in, that mound was built up. There was a gate over here where this street goes out. They made parking lot for the motor scooters. And they remodeled and added on to the chapel. I see they're fixing the roof up there today. Must be re-roofing it. So they're going to be around a while. So this will stay here for a long time. See, there's a window open, so they've got air in there anyway. Maybe somebody's in there. I'll see. If they got somebody in there, I'll go inside and we'll look around. We'll have to wait and see. Here's the College of Business Master's MBA, I think. Business Administration. These old covers over the windows, I assume we had something like that. I have some pictures, but I don't recall if that was on them or not. These probably weren't, but maybe another one, although they are pretty ragged. Over here, back in the back, there was a, let's see, there was an antenna, or antennas. I'm not sure how many back over there, and I'm not sure if that's still here or not. Let's look over here and see if we can get in. Doesn't look like it. I think I see a padlock up here, so that's out. Let's see if we can look in here. Let's see. Oh, what do we got in here? Boxes or something? Huh. Not much. And of course the barbershop right here. And you know, you're looking through the glass. Are you gonna see what's in here? Oh boy, not much. Can't see much, can we? So anyway, they got a padlock there. And now we can go back, wander on back to the back where the old motor pool stuff was. I think there's maybe some supply offices back here. There's small windows that were in the barbershop. Either over the sink or over the chairs. I was never in there. I've been in the building. The chairs, it's completely stripped of anything that resembles a barbershop. And there off in the distance you can see some of the older motor pool stuff and maybe a supply building. There's only two buildings back there that they're now being used by, I believe, the folks that take, I'm not sure if it's a nursery or a preschool. It's one of the two. But they're distinctive buildings, and you ever went back there, you remember that they've not changed them. Not changed them at all. See the windows up on the height. I don't know if they did vehicle maintenance back here, and one of them maybe. I have no idea. Some people have probably told me, but I don't recall anymore. More construction ongoing over here. Don't know what it is. Must be a new dormitory. I know they're shy at dorms up here. So let's walk on over and see if we can get something. Look at all the bikes. My goodness. As far as your eye can see, there's bicycles. You know, right here they used to have a coffee shop. That's gone. Oh yeah, it's going to be a big dorm. Guaranteed. All right, let's mosey back over here. I don't know, that brick building looks too nice. We must have built that because it's really looks well constructed. Not that, you know, or maybe it's been put in later. But anyway, this white one here, this is guaranteed one that we had. There we go. I could probably get in there, but I don't know what's in there. I don't want to bother them. But it looks like it goes all the way through. But obviously wouldn't be anything left from our times. I think this is a nursery school or kindergarten or something. Daycare maybe. Yeah. Yeah, look at all the playthings back there. Yeah, that's it. And this would have been the building here. And I think that's it. I don't recall anymore. I'll look around the back now. Let's see if there's anything back here somebody may recognize. Somebody watching this probably worked back in here one time. Let's see if we can find anything else back here. I'm doubting it. But who knows? Now that looks like a relatively new wall. That's a new wall. Guaranteed. No, maybe not. Well, it could be. Sure looks new to me. Yeah, that's a new wall. It hasn't been here that long. Okay, and then of course this is more play area. Okay. All right. Now there's a double. That's part of the. Look at this big building back here. I don't know what that was, but that was something. That's a big sun. Well, I wonder if that's a motor pool with that base supply. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe somebody can ID that building. It's 2 stories back there. Okay, that's news to me. I didn't know that. So, learn something every time. I've been coming here for years. Another building from, we looked at this building when we walked down the sidewalk on the front of this building when I first started the video. So this is in the back, and there's a little walkway down this path over here. And here's that Master of Business Administration building over here. So it was, things have really changed, but there's still historical significance to this place. Looky here, you know. Not sure what went on in there. But whatever it was, it's still here. And is that another building back there, maybe? I'm not sure. Through the years, I've had people write me and ask me, students here at the university, what these buildings were, you know, and we'd identify them as motor pool and supply, but they want to know what went on in those places, you know. I said, well, just government business. What else do you tell them? I have no idea, you know, if you've never been in the military, you'd have absolutely no idea what went on in those kind of buildings. Well, I'm going to walk out to the street here before I close this video up. If it goes off before I sign off, like I said, it's the 22nd of December 2015. We're in Taipei, in an area called Gungguan. They spell it with a G instead of a K these days. There's a metro station here, a big metro station, and they got thousands of students here at National Taiwan University. We'll take a peek again. We'll go back around the area. The motor pool supply. And over there you can't see anything. It's all full of trees, but and the barracks is over there also on the swimming pool after the fact. All right, so we'll walk down the little sidewalk. I don't know what little temple here. Oh. And the hotel for visitors. You got a lot of visitors here, I'm sure. University probably puts them up right here. Going to have to go all the way downtown. Easy in, easy out. Even wheelchair vehicles. So we're coming down to Roosevelt Road again, just through the bushes here. Whoops. Here we are. Back over here at the Fox studio somewhere over here. And we looked at when we first started this video. So we made the rounds. Well, I wish I had more to show, but that's about all there is left, friends. Unfortunately, it's been too many years, and everything gets replaced or rebuilt or destroyed, one of the two, or one of the three. So, giving you a look down Roosevelt Road, and we used to come in down there, 1, 2, 3 traffic lights way down there is where we used to turn right to go downtown. So you get a good idea of what it is today. And one last look here. I'm going to see if I can get up to the. I want to get up to the mountain here as best I can. The antenna on top of the hill at Taipei Air Station. So from Taipei, this December 2015, I wish you Merry Christmas and the best Happy New Year that you've ever had. Zaijian from Taipei.